So the project that I've been working on is called Otome Haven. So this is a project that is focused on game journaling. I want to create a platform that records experience towards games and the characters that's in the game, and players have a space to voice out their opinions towards certain games or characters. And the visual novels that I'm focused on is Otome. In case you guys don't know what Otome is, it's like a visual novel romance dating sim game. You have a series of characters you can date with, and then you have like different story paths that you can take, and it has a butterfly effect. Depends on what choices you make. It can lead you to a certain ending. So my project is targeted specifically towards female players. I got this idea of making this website because as an Otome player myself, I've looked through a lot of websites. There's always like two types. One is you view other people's opinions or reviews towards like this game, like how it is, their rating and all of that. And another one is walkthroughs. You can see their walkthroughs and then you can just follow their choices to get that certain ending. I want to create a platform that combines both of these elements together. And my goal is to build a community that focused on Otome players, because Otome players in general are very hard to come by. And a major problem that I've been seeing like on other websites are the lack of personalized experiences. This is just a technical overview of what I've used in this application. So JavaScript programming language itself, Express.js for the backend API, Firebase authentication, storage to process and upload images and game CGs, Neon console, the database to store the data, React and Bootstrap, which create the front-end pages and UI designs, VNDB API, which is an external API that is popular for visual novel database. The major challenges that I've encountered while working on this project is when I upload images to the Firebase DB had some problems with creating a new document and stuff like that. And then the CRUD functionalities involving associative tables, since there's many-to-many relationships in my tables. So I have to think about when I delete something, I have to, do something to the tables that were possibly going to be affected as well. And then while working with external API, I also had some problems and hiccups there because I have to understand what the developer is trying to write, and then understanding the documentation, since VNDB includes all of the visual novel games out there. So not just romance, they may be adventure, action, horror. So I have to filter all those out. Yeah. And then the last one is hosting using Vercel. I keep getting the cost policy error. This is my ERD diagram for the project. So to start up, we have the games table. Without Firebase, normally I would put the users table, but since that is being taken care of by Firebase, so I don't do that. So we don't need a foreign key inside. So starting with games, I store games information, the name, developer, genre, platform, synopsis, and rating, and the user ID. And then I link it to characters as one-to-many. So one game has many characters, but one character can only belong to one game. So for the characters table, I store information about the character itself. So we have the name, the voice actor, the personality, rating, and the review. And then link it to game ID as the foreign key. So moving on below here, we have choices. So one-to-many. So one character can have many choices in between to create the routes. So one choice can only belong to one character. So choices, we have the description, the chapter, and the sequence. And then choices and endings, I put it as many to many. So one choice can lead to many endings, and one ending has many choices. So in between, I create a routes associative table to manage the many to many relationship. So taking choice ID and the ending ID as the primary foreign key, and the route ID itself as the primary key for this table. Moving on to demo. This is the QR code in case you guys want to scan. Here is the link. Oh.
All right.
Okay. When you come into this application, you can see the landing page. This is just a small introduction of what this page is about. And then I have 4 main features in this application. One is news that fetches the latest Otome games. And then we have the memories here, which records all of the games characters that users have added. And then this library here, which allows you to add new games and new characters. And then this one, which is a tracker for your game endings. There's different endings and you can just add it. So all of these pages are guarded, so you have to log in first. And then you can create a new user here. So I'm just gonna log in my tester account. So right after you are logged in, you'll be in this page, the news page, which fetches data from the external API, and then you can see like all of the games that are going to be released in the for the last 8 months, I think 7 or 8 months, and then they'll be listed here. And then you can show description, you can see their plot if they have it right here. And then you have the release date as well. So some are already released, some are not. Yeah, and then the next tab is the memories. I've already added some games and characters here. So clicking the game, you can see the game profile. You can see the genre, developer, and everything, and then the synopsis. And then if you click view characters, you can see like all of the love interests that you can choose to be with in this game. And then if you click on the character, you can see the character profile, and then you can see their CGs as well. For library, you can add games and characters. So let's say I add a game. And then the rating. And then add the game. The game is added successfully. So you can see it's working. Game is added successfully. And then we can check back on memories. And then we can click on the newly added game. And then you can see the information that we just added. So let's say I want to update this game information, like add another genre or another developer. I can click this button. And then I click update game. And then we check back on our memories. You can see like the game information is updated. If I want to delete the game, I can as well. So now the game has been removed. So I'll be adding the game to test the characters further. So to add characters to a game, you can click this button. And then we can add character here. And let's just type in the information. And then the profile picture and the CGs. The file format for these two inputs must be JPG or PNG. That the character is uploaded, but the Firebase is still like processing the image. The character is successfully added. So when we go to the memory side again, check the character that we just added. So you can see like the profile and everything. So let's say I want to update the rating for this character. So I go back. And then I click the edit button here. And then let's maybe change it to 4.8, for example. So we update. And then we check back at our memories. You can see the rating has been updated. So let's say I want to delete the character. So the character is successfully deleted. I'll add back for testing purposes. Okay, the next module is the tracker, where you can track your endings on certain characters. So we go back and then we click on the newly added character. And then this page, we can track like many different types of endings. So the progress here shows the default route, the route that users have been working on before they can like change it to, oh, this route, this series of choices is best or bad or normal ending. So let's say I add a new chapter. So just give an example description. This add new chapter only adds chapter, obviously. Like you cannot add more choices to a chapter. If you want to do that, you can click on this one and then you say like another choice, ... maybe. And then maybe let's say we add another chapter. And then I can update the description as well. So let's say hello. So it's been updated. And then I can also delete a whole chapter if I want. So if I delete this one, chapter 1 is gone. And I can add back as well. Yeah, so let's say I have all of the chapters ready and I've already played towards a certain ending. I know this route is which ending it is. Then I can just confirm here, and then there's like a lot of different endings here, so I can actually pick the best ending. Then I click confirm ending. The route will successfully be updated, and then it will show here. So back to the slides. Learning experience. I think I've gotten a lot of feedback on UI improvements less of the designs. If a user doesn't have this data, then I should put it like, oh, there's no data found, something like that. Even though I think this is something that I should be continue working on. Yeah, and another major thing that I learned in this project is the course security policy, which I have to add in origins so that not just any website can just send or receive requests from my API. Yeah, and then these 2 points are I think it's a personal growth for me. The first one would be best practices. Back then, when I code, I don't really organize. I just code and then test it. If it works, it works. I never not want to touch it anymore. So I think throughout this, I think I've learned to organize a bit more and think about what's the most efficient way of coding my stuff and avoiding spaghetti code. And I'm happy that I've learned to code independently. I've learned and applying concepts through my own knowledge, and I've been less reliable on AI chatbots. Yeah. And then the conclusion, I think we've covered like games CRUD, characters CRUD, and the trackers feature, and then the external API. So those are the main features of my application, but I think there's still tons of future improvements that I can make to this website. So for example, the duration for uploading images can be a bit inconsistent and slow. And then I think more providers will be needed to create new accounts. Right now, I only have email and password. I think like sign in with Google or sign in with Facebook would be good for my project. And then in the future, I think I would add new ways for players to communicate with each other, like searching profile pages, and then you can see like what games that other players have played, and then you can just discuss. And also, a future improvement that I noticed just now during demo was the notification messages is a bit bugged out. I definitely will have to fix that. Acknowledgements, yes. I would like to thank Safa for providing guidance and giving all these meaningful lessons throughout the bootcamp. Appreciate that. And I also like to thank my parents as well, because I've been suffering a lot of burnout, and they gave me a lot of emotional support and motivation throughout the whole project. Yeah. Thanks for listening. That's all from me.